Yo, 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 it's your boy Squirrel, man. Smoke session with Squirrel. We back in this bitch. Who I got with me today?
Impeccable Skillz. What's up, y'all? Battle Creek, Michigan.
Impeccable Skillz, man. I've been seeing you around doing the music for a minute. We ain't gonna go right into that. Tell us how you when did you start getting into like listening to music and stuff as a kid?
Well, shit. My family I had a lot of different music going around in my family. So, like, my first time picking my own music, I just start there because they used to listen to everything. So I got a lot of culture. But my first time picking music was I got the Tupac "Hit 'Em Up" maxi single. That was my first music pick. I actually found the tape and like played it until the wheels fell off. Like, yeah, it was dope.
So obviously pop. Who else was some? I know you say you listen to a little bit of everything, but like who are some of your favorites that you grew up listening to with the music shit?
Shit, Pac, M, like in my later teen years, some Tech Nine. I listen to shit. I pretty much listen to all type of music, man. I listen to Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, whatever on that radio sound good. I'm listening to it. Like I don't got a biased ear, so I listen to some country if it sound good to me. You know.
It's crazy by your choice of words. You said bias. Do you think people be biased about him? Cause I fuck with him,
No.
but like I feel like the niggas don't be giving that nigga no credit. You know what I'm saying? Unless they really fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas don't really be like, oh, I don't fuck with him. Yeah, you might not ride and bang to him, but you know what I'm saying? They don't be like to give that nigga no credit. What you think?
Uh, I mean, I don't think it's a bias towards him because like he one of my favorite artists basically and shit. Like it helped create my style of stuff he was doing. So because I like to rap for rap, you know what I mean, for rap's sake, hip hop, not just to get on there and just
Say some shit.
swag and you know what I'm saying, just say nothing. So I don't think it's biased. I just think like a lot of people from where we come from, they don't really relate to it. So like they can't slide down to some shit that they're gonna kill their mom and stuff like that. But on the lyrical side, anybody that listens to rap music should know that the man can rap, and that's that. Shit, just people choose their content. Like it's some people I won't listen to their content because all they do is kill people. That ain't my vibe, so I can't
I ain't
listen
trying
to
to
it.
hear that all day and shit.
I ain't trying to hear that all day. I ain't gonna say they can't rap because shit, they killing you nice. You know what I'm saying? Like it sound nice how they kill,
Sound good.
but that's not the energy I need in my life, so I can't listen to it. So I
A lot
not
of shit. A lot of shit bring. They say not to bring that bad energy.
I don't need that shit around me. That's speaking death onto your life. I ain't gonna listen to voodoo curses of me dying.
Hell no. So, growing up, you had those influences. When did you um, when did you start to write music?
This gonna be an interesting story right here. So my homeboys all used to freestyle and shit. I ain't a rapper, nothing like that. So they'd be up freestyling and stuff. I'm sitting on the couch like every day they try to just tell me to get up and freestyle with them. Like shit, I ain't no rapper. One day I did get up and I started freestyling, and it was like I don't know. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just getting up rhyming, but everything everything I was saying, they were like, ooh. So like after that, they was like, man, you good at this, man. You gonna keep on doing it. So they kept on pressuring me to keep on freestyling. So I kept on going. Then it turned into the freestyle battles and shit like that. I battled mostly everybody. I don't got no losses, man. I don't got no losses. I cooked because I used to have a comedy. Like I didn't rap battle somebody and just like, oh, I'm gonna kill you and beat you up. No, it was comedy.
Yeah, funny bars and bars.
Yes, it was like that. So finally, I ended up battling two people that they did write songs and stuff like that. The two people that I battled, they got together and wrote a song, a diss track on me. And then like I was forced to write because they kept on saying, "Hey, when you gonna come back?" I'm like, "Man, I wasn't no rapper." But at my nearest convenience to get in that studio, I dropped the whole album. I dropped the whole album on them. And then after that, I just found my, you know what I'm saying, started liking the way I sound on music. I'm like, I'm just gonna write songs about other stuff. Like I ain't gotta diss them on every track, but that's where it started from. But now,
How
I
was you
mean,
did when you dropped that album, that first
I dropped that. I was probably about 17. Then I dropped my own solo album when I was 18.
one? What was the name of that first solo album?
It was Young the Restless.
Still by the same name?
No, my name was Young back then, just Yung. And over time, it became Young Will Skillz. Then I sat down and I was thinking, because you could type that in, Will Skillz. You type it in, and there's a bunch of people that pop up, and like it's not good from a marketing standpoint. So people would call me Impeccable Will. Now, Impeccable Will, I just took Will is my name, so I took the Will off and just put Skills. Now I got two names that they've been calling me, and now when you put Impeccable Skills in there, the only person you can find is me. So on a marketing standpoint,
That's good when you're the only one. Good.
you can't miss it. If you can even you type in Impeccable and like it's gonna be in the first three results, first three, four results that come up in the bar. So
That shit still gonna pop up.
yeah, that's one thing y'all need to do, man. That's a gem I'm gonna hand out. Don't continuously use different names and acts on different platforms. Have one name across all the platforms and have a unique name that if I type it in, other people won't come up. Because you can meet a fan and they're like, hey, what's your name? And you give them their name, and that's the last time you're going to see them. And when they type it in, it's somebody else. And what if that somebody else ain't you, but it's fire? You just say, you know what I mean?
You just set them up. You might as well, hey, make sure your shit is the same. That's always good though. Like even on your music, from that to YouTube to social media names, all that shit.
You're going to make it so they can find you and it ain't no guess. Like, even consistent pictures across platform. Keep your picture the same. So you got the same like professional picture on all platforms. You search Impeccable Skills, a whole bunch of white and black pictures gonna pop up. You can find it anywhere. Try to make yourself as seen as possible.
So after that first project, what would you drop after that?
I've dropped a series of mixtapes. Um, I don't know how many mixtapes I did.
What was the name of the series?
Um, I had a series called All Beats Must Die. I had It was like a Halloween massacre mixtape. We did a mixtape for the summer. We did a mixtape that was aimed at dissing this studio that was double selling our beats and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, bro. It went from me just freestyling to me being in the studio every week, 2, 3 times a week, making songs every day. So
What tell me a little bit about the All Beats Must Die. Was you just going over other people's beats, killing that shit?
yeah, I mean, that ain't one of my highlights. I ain't gonna lie. It was an experimental time. I was recording on a microphone that was the equivalent of a potato with a silk, what was it? A silk stocking over the hanger as yeah. Yeah, it was a struggle time. So I ain't really, you know what I'm saying. That ain't the highlight of it, but like I don't know. I got probably about a good 100 or 2 songs on the internet.
You do you do all types of different music when you be recording, or is it like, or do you just be rapping? Do you be singing? Like,
I got different approaches depending on what beat I got. Like I got some songs that hardly don't got no rapping in. It's mostly melodic, like sing songy music. Maybe something that could go as a pop classic or something like that. And then I got straight bars, and then I got bops. Where you just listen to it. It's simple. What I'm saying, you get straight to the point. We got a nice hook and a nice beat that you can. You know what I'm saying? I got all different type of vibes. Basically, shit. The human emotions is what my songs go through. So like how I'm feeling at that time is probably the song you're gonna get. Like if I'm depressed right now, but the beat that I got is happy, we ain't doing no happy song, so I'm gonna have to record something else. You know what I mean? I don't like forcing the music because it ain't gonna never sound right when you trying to perform and make a happy song, but you mad, or you trying to make a sad song, but you ain't in that type of bad.
yeah, it's hard because it ain't real shit. Sometimes you can't just come up with that shit like that.
I got one song. It took me 3 years to write because I wrote one verse, and then 2 years later, I wrote the other verse and then recorded it a little bit after that, and it ended up being down there 3 years. But something had to happen. Like the song was so deep, it could only be written off of direct major incidents that happened to me. You know what I mean? So, like If wasn't nothing going on, it to even put me in the mind state of writing to that beat, I didn't write nothing.
So what is your writing process? Like, do you go in the studio and write your song once you get in there and listen to the beat in the studio and do it? Do you hear the beat at the crib and write your beat? Do you punch in? Like what you do?
I do it all kind of ways. Like, okay, say if I got a studio session and somehow I didn't get a chance to write all my stuff, but I at least got a hook. I go to the studio with the hook, lay the hook, and be writing the rest of the song while I'm there. I can do it like that. I once went in there with nothing, you know what I'm saying, and it came up with a whole new song and stuff for like 2 hours, come up with a whole new song, but I had a beat. Like, I at least got to have a beat, unless the producer gonna make a beat right there, which I did a project with Elmo Beats. It's called Flame Deposit. He made all the beats right there in front of me, and I was writing to him as he was making them, and then going straight to the booth and recording them. So, like, I got that process too. When I used to go to studios that cost a lot, I normally get my beat, write it out, and then go in there with it already, so I can just get down to business, because it's gonna cost me a lot. So I don't want to be like just jacking off wreck. Like, shit, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna get half a song done and pay $100 for 2 hours. You know what I mean?
Where do you be recording at?
I record at DX in Battle Creek. I record at Elmo Beats in Lansing. I record at Ace. I record at Ace Beats, Ace Graphics. His his shop he got in Battle Creek. Them mainly, yeah. And then I recorded something recently at my little brother Popeye studio, the Vibe Room in Battle Creek. So I got a good 4 places I go to normally.
Yo, I tap in, shit, go get some music done.
Yeah, shit. Y'all need any studio time? These are the people that's gonna get you done. Popeye can get you beats, and he can record your stuff. DX can record your stuff at a very high quality. If you go to Elmo, he can do a whole EP for you, make the beats right in front of you. Let you record your song, and you can build your stuff right there with the producer with beats that nobody ever heard, and they won't be leased to nobody else. You will have your own custom project like that. So yeah, it's a few different options if you want to get your stuff up there.
When did when you start taking it serious?
Um, I say I started taking it serious when I started paying for studio time, because like I never stopped. The studio time at the time I started, and I was 16 years old. That shit was $20 an hour, and I was getting 2 and 4 hour blocks. So I was a kid making sure I stayed in the studio, the highest quality studio that we had at the time, stuff from jump. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I just tried to. I think I think I started taking it seriously the most after I got doubted. Like I wasn't even trying to be serious or nothing like that, but I remember one time I let somebody hear my song, and they was like, "Man, I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna be able to be no rapper, blah blah blah." But in hindsight, when they heard it, I know what it is. It wasn't good, bro. Let's keep 100. It wasn't good. Like, what we gonna say? It wasn't good. This what it was. It was a remix to In the Club that was called In the Spot. And it was like when you don't write the shit, you just change a few words and make. That's how it was. So it wasn't good. Like, let's be honest.
How you was doing back in the day when you was young and shit? So yeah, shit.
I was trying to get started. Like, at that point, when somebody tell you that it wasn't good, it shouldn't really affect you, because you should know that it wasn't good. But it just made me say, okay, I'm gonna do something that is good. I'll come back with something that's good, and I kept on coming back until I came back with something that was good.
Um, what what's a couple of your favorite songs that you done?
Man, I did so many, but some of my classic and favorite songs is I got a song called "Show Me Bread." Show me bread, and when show me bread, I'm talking about uh, you know, like the average man struggle with. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to get to the money. You got people doubting you got haters, but overall, your mission is show me bread. On the song I'm saying, I'm trying to feed my kids. Bitch, show me bread. I mean, I don't care what you're talking about. I don't, none of that negativity stuff. Like, just show me what I need. This is what I need to provide for my family. And I'm pretty sure most people can relate. So that's one of my top songs that I feel. I got a song called Fire Weed. It's my highest viewed, highest streamed, highest earning song. It got 500,000 views on Facebook. It got 60-something thousand views on YouTube. And shit, I think over 100,000 streams on Spotify. So it went up. Fire Weed is, I recorded it in 2020 when coronavirus was going on. So I captured that moment when I tell people, when you cough, you remember now when you go out in public and you cough from smoking weed, people would look at you crazy because they think you got corona. You coughing.
You down there be in the store, be scared to cough and
Yeah,
shit.
so you be holding your throat like if you cough.
Yeah, I swear to God.
So in the song I say, if you cough, it's a Rona attack. You need to go back in the house. So like I captured the moment because at that time it was everybody was getting a nice amount of money and shit. Good weed was going around. Hey, getting money, smoking on this fire weed. You know what I'm saying? And like shit, it went up. Captured the moment.
Was that on the project?
Yep, it was on my project, Furnace Music 2.
Is that out on all platforms?
Yep, Furnace Music 2 is out on all platforms. The album I talked about with Elmo called Flame Deposit, that's up on all platforms. And shit, June 28th, my new project, Impeccable Skillz, Keeper of the Flame, it'll be out.
Keeper of the Flame?
Keeper of the Flame, I got 6 tracks. Potent. You know what I'm saying? So some of them tracks, I normally go to the studio and I do a track and it be done that time. I done went back in the studio, revised and changed. Like this, it should smack.
When did you start performing?
I started performing shit probably about when I was 17, 18. But shit, I didn't get no real good performances until like 2016, 17. And that, like my homeboy Young Prize brought me up to Lansing, took me to Max Bar. That was my first performance of a good kind, you know what I mean? So shit, that's where I say my first performance was at Max in Lansing.
You know, with Big John and them?
Shit, I don't even, nope. Matter of fact, it's this dude named Blake Wilson or some shit.
Blake, my nigga Blake. Shout out my nigga Blake.
Yeah, it was Blake Wilson. He was throwing the show and stuff like that. So it was a good show though. Shit, I can't complain. It started me to get to where I'm at now.
I did a lot of shows out in Lansing. Lansing be showing love though.
Yeah, man, Lansing was damn near like my second home. I started renting Max Bar myself and throwing shows, and we was doing numbers.
So, with doing the performances and stuff, what's your favorite thing about performing?
My favorite thing about performing is when the crowd feed me energy back. When the crowd feed me energy back. I don't know. It's a different feeling when you sit there and write a song, and you got a feeling that you want to get across, and you perform it live in front of people, and you get that feeling across, and you get an energy boost. Like I've been to where I was doing a set, and I did a part of my song that was killing it, and these people screamed so loud, I couldn't hear my music no more. Like that's you know that's a moment to live for. Shit. I ain't got the crowd person stage back none of that shit yet. I want that to come sooner. Shit, that's some of my goals. I want to jump off stage on you motherfuckers. Catch me though. I ain't trying to. Don't put me on YouTube falling and y'all don't catch me.
Man, y'all better catch that nigga. No, that's one thing.
I don't weigh that much. Shit.
That crowd surfing, man, that shit gotta be fun.
I crowd surfed before at Ozfest, but not from my music.
Yeah.
So I definitely had it.
That's a different feel though. That should be fun as a bitch.
Hell yeah, but I crowd surfed at Ozfest and they tried to rip my clothes off, so I didn't do that no more. Like I don't know what the fuck they had going on, bro.
You can't get up there with nothing. They still shit in there.
Man, I left. I ain't had no shirt. I got in the mosh pit too. Like it's insane, bro. This big ass dude tried to hit me with a haymaker.
I take your ass back on.
This big ass dude tried to hit me with a haymaker in the mosh pit. Like I seen him cock that motherfucker back. and start getting ready to swing that motherfucker. But it was actually so slow, I just walked away from him, bro. Like, he finna try to hit. I just walked away from him, bro. Like, shit, that shit was crazy.
That's how I be sometimes, though. You get in the mosh pits, that shit be fun, but then you get motherfuckers that want to be wild, so they be swinging hands and shit.
Yeah.
Knock a motherfucker out.
I wasn't in it to hurt a motherfucker, so shit. I definitely wasn't finna let no big ass motherfucker hit me with no haymaker neither. So I was like, all right, it's time for me to get my black ass on up out of here. Like, shit. He tracked that bitch back slow as hell. I'm like, why is you doing that? All right, man.
Tell us about linking up with my boy Early.
Oh yeah, shout out to Early in the Morning, bro. That's my man's. We linked up probably about a month and a half ago. We doing a duo album. I mean a duo EP, Skillz and Early. Willpower. It's a series we probably gonna have between 3 and 5 different EPs coming. We've been performing mix sets with each other. We got tracks together, so all year this summer when you see us performing, you probably gonna see me and Early with our set, Skillz and Early. So, yep, be on the lookout for Willpower Volume 1.
Yeah, Early my dog, man. I know y'all probably got a bunch of different vibes from that bitch.
Yeah, man, shit. We kind of coming up with a different sound because, like, the way that I explained it and the way I envision doing this is not for it to be Skillz. It sound like Early featuring Skillz, or to sound like Skillz featuring Early, but it to sound like
type of music
yeah,
together.
Skillz and Early together. Like, so when you hear that shit, it ain't like, okay, I know this is a beat that Skillz picked and they're using his style of it, or like I want it to be our art fused. You know what I mean?
I definitely know what you mean.
Because I mean, shit, we could do features and stuff like that, but I mean, it's working together, but is it working together? I'm talking about getting in the studio. We done came up with a hit from scratch together. That's what we try to do, you know? We got one banger right shit. The Skillz and Early track is on it's on Keeper of the Flame. That's our first track. So shit. If that's any indication with the Willpower EP gonna be like this shit, it's hell, bro. That shit is fire.
So y'all having fun in the studio.
Yes, sir. We be in there chopping up with DX in there. We should be out them to take a smoke break after I drop my verse or something. Come back. DX
hit your little break. Come back.
DX then did some crazy shit. Dropped the beat out, but just
yeah, you already know. That's why you be like, let me go ahead and do my shit. Let you go ahead and go crazy.
Yep.
Shout out DX, man.
I do my little part of it. I do my cooking. Then I leave, let him cook with his ideas and shit. I ain't never came back and said, "Can you take what you put on there back off to DX?"
Hell no. Let that nigga work. You got some upcoming shows coming up?
And I'm on the show June 20th, opening up for Young Buck. What else? We got a couple more coming, man, but shit. Y'all just gotta tap in. Follow Impeccable Skillz Music. Follow Willie Turner on Facebook, and I'm gonna be posting the details about my shows and stuff like that, so you can come out and watch.
Matter of fact, okay, so you're a music head, right? What do you think about the Kendrick and J. Cole, when Kendrick and Drake beef?
Man, I think they was beefing about some bullshit. First, I don't think it was a legit reason for them to be just to start talking that wild about each other. But I think it was good for hip hop because when they start dropping that, and people want to listen to people rap. So you only gotta, like, right now, you could get out there and make a rap song where you going giving your best bars and stuff like that, and somebody going to hear. So I appreciate it for that much because people wasn't trying to hear you rap. You know, for a minute they wasn't trying to hear you rap, and it might go back to that. So y'all, if y'all want to rap good, y'all better do it now.
Get you spitting them bars.
If y'all want to rap good, do it right now. Don't wait longer.
Who do you think won?
I don't think I caught the end of it, but to me, I don't know, man. It's different ways to judge it because I know Kendrick Lamar is a better lyrical artist than Drake. Drake, the shit that he delivered, how he delivered it, he delivers fire. Like, we can't say Drake ain't fire. People that say Drake ain't fire, I mean,
Drake dope for sure.
Man, I don't feel like it's accurate. You could not like him. You could not like the stuff that he talk about in his music. Can you say that his delivery ain't fire, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like you can claim that he don't write his stuff, but I mean, who really knows who writes all that stuff? It's a lot of people credited on a lot of people's tracks, but they only on Drake top about it. So
Um, I think Kendrick won that bitch. Um, just coming from a person that do music, Drake, of course, you're gonna have. They gonna assume that it's gonna be the bigger streams or the more club type song because that's him. You know, Kendrick, he gonna be bars. I mean, we was just talking about the shit.
right.
But like the shit that these niggas both was going crazy. I just felt like it was a little couple things that kind of hindered that nigga Drake.
To be honest, it's the type of music that both of them make ain't even music to be compared, really. You know what I mean? It's two different types of music. It's Drake was forced to try to damn near rap like him because it was a hip hop rap battle. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like uh he was gonna battle Kendrick and Kendrick was gonna make a make a song #1 club banger like back to back on him. He didn't know he had that coming. He knew it was gonna be gas with bars and shit. So he tried to bring his bars up. You know.
Man, that's what's crazy though. I mean, everybody would have assumed that Drake would have beat him in the numbers, but Kendrick washed him in the numbers though. And like, but if it would have been Drake with the more numbers, everybody see he did 500,000 or he did this or he did this.
Let me tell you what that was. The man is called Momentum. He dropped track like I think he dropped a track 3 days in a row.
Smacking his ass.
Yeah, so he dropped tracks like 3 days in a row. So you got a track this day. It's getting momentum. Getting momentum. Like then now, even if by the time you get to the biggest one, not like us, then the people that just catching on then, they going back.
Run all through the others.
You know what I mean? So I mean it worked out in his favor on the numbers. I didn't tune in too long after because it just started becoming to where I seen my friends arguing about it stuff. Like I don't want to offer opinion where nobody can argue.
Oh, yeah, it's tough. I love it. So we just recap it. So, but it'd be tough though because a lot of motherfuckers, boy, well, they either die hard one way or die hard the other way. Like I don't give a fuck. Shit ain't paying me shit. I like the competition with it. When the boy, it be some die hard Drake fans, boy, them niggas, boy.
Man, shit. I ain't no diehard, but like I feel like I ain't biased because if you say, okay, the problem that I talked to somebody about this today. The problem they saying Drake don't write his songs, and it was all focused on Drake. It's artists that don't write their stuff neither, and say they don't write their stuff, but they not on their top. They can release songs, and I was like, why is that? I was like, why is that? He was like, I was like, so because their music flopped and they didn't succeed on using ghostwritten and stolen music, they ain't accounting for it. You know, like shit, make it even. I ain't saying he can do that. I'm just saying like, why am I only hearing about him doing it when we all know?
You already know, but just because it was the time to talk about it, motherfuckers got to talk. Beef started. Oh yeah, hey, well let's talk about. We got to talk about one of them.
Right.
One of them got more shit to talk about than the other.
Man, shit, they both won.
It helped. It helped the rap though.
Everybody won.
Niggas was dissing and shit. Chris Brown might have had one of the best disses. That bitch went crazy on Quavo.
Right. This is my assessment of it. I feel like everybody won. I feel like hip hop as the community won because it inspired people to do music. It gave a time period where people want to listen to you actually rap and not just only make club bangers. They can hear you rap right now and they like it. So it helped hip hop. It helped both of their pockets and it helped both of their brands because they were steady going up. So everybody win off that.
Yeah, hip hop won for sure.
Yeah, that was a win for hip hop. That's how I look at it. But lyrically, I'm already say, and I know that from what I heard, Kendrick lyrically was better. But the songs that I would listen to again, more of the songs that I would listen to again came from Drake. So, like, I can't listen to no 6-minute songs, bro. I don't know. I can't listen to those 6-minute songs.
Yeah, I ain't sitting listening.
Because you could have made 2 different songs, and that's, you know what I mean? That's 6 minutes. You could have made 2 different songs.
Yeah, that's how Drake did on Family Matters. Though he put 3 songs together. That bitch was 6 minutes.
I didn't like. I ain't like it being 6 minutes neither.
If he would have cut that, and used him in three. He would have had three different bangers, three different hits.
Yep, that's what I'm. That's my point. Like shit, I didn't like it when Kendrick had 6 minutes, and I ain't like it when Drake had 6 minutes. I like it when they keep it to a nice, the length of a regular track. You know what I mean? And try to make
this fan so short right now. You got damn near do 2-3 minutes fucking around.
No, I can listen. I can listen to the 6 minute track, but it's shit. If it ain't, it's hard to make 6 minute bar after bar that I'm interested in. You know what I mean?
Unless it's Wayne shit.
Wayne, yeah, the punchlines,
Like you'd be sitting back listening, trying to figure out, but no,
I don't want to listen to niggas talk about each other for 6 minutes.
No, I feel that for sure.
That's hating like a motherfucker. Like I do not have 6 minutes to talk about how bad you are, bro. I don't.
I hate the way you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's part of hip hop. This is part of hip hop, but to me, like that's why I said a regular length track because you got to get back at a motherfucker that got on.
Get it in.
But you got 6 minutes to talk shit about a nigga. That's come on. I'm disinterested. I ain't got that much time.
It's over with.
Yeah, they do it too much.
Man, I definitely appreciate you coming on the podcast, bro.
Shit, no problem. I appreciate you having me. I need
maybe after the album, a couple of the albums drop, come back talking shit, man. Catch up with some more shit.
I definitely slide through on the podcast again. Shit, it was nice coming through.
Make sure y'all go follow Impeccable Skillz, man. Hey, matter of fact, what was you smoking today? What were you smoking?
Man, I don't know the strongest shit they had up there at the time. I was like, man, I go to the dispensary and be like, man, shit. I ask the people up there what they got that's good, and they give me the shit that's the best. Yeah.
You like hybrid or you like
indica,
sativa?
I like hybrid, boy. I can't. I don't know. I think the hybrid is the best for me. You know.
Hell yeah, I feel that. I like indica. I like that shit. Tastes like some earth. That's just what tastes like the earth. That should be bad. You get some hybrid be bad too though, but I ain't really like this big straight up sativa motherfucker though.
I mean, I guess it depends on what time I'm smoking because like I'll be the messed around and smoke the wrong weed and I'll be fall asleep in the middle of the day type shit. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't smoke the wrong weed, I wouldn't have made it to this interview type shit.
Yeah, I feel that shit. Well, yeah, I just be like, fuck it, I'm blown. But no, that's what's up, man. Like I said, I appreciate you coming on and hey. Y'all go follow this man, Dope Music. He been grinding for some years. I've been watching him, so happy to finally get you on here. So
thanks, bro.
Appreciate you.
Hit me up. Impeccable Skillz on all platforms. That's all you gotta do. Type in Impeccable Skillz on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, iTunes, whatever you need. Just Impeccable Skillz. IMPECCABLESKILLZ. Type that. You got it every time.
And full episode will be out. Make sure y'all go to YouTube and subscribe. Smoke Session with Squirrel. We out here.
Yeah.